starting from a woman named Gong Ayung, who is an employee of the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism, who is assigned to organize government meetings. But there was a bee attack during the event and made the event messy, and many were injured, including the minister. Ayung was ordered to make an apology letter for this. To relieve stress, Ayung went to the club to drink. There she met Hyun Sang-hee, who had just returned to Korea after a long absence. He turns out to be the younger brother of the Rich People's World Group president Hyun Ki-jun. Ki-jun and Sang-hee were raised by their aunt after their parents' accident when they were teenagers. Ki-jun went to the club where Ah-jung was drinking to look for Sang-hee, but Sang-hee ran away first, and that's where Ki-jun first met Ayung for the first time. Due to being stung by a bee and drinking, Ayung fainted in front of Ki-jun. Thinking that Ayung knew Sang-hee's whereabouts, Ki-jun finally took Ayung to the hospital and waited for her all night and even paid for her hospital fees. After Ayung woke up from faint, Ki-jun wanted to ask Sang-hee's whereabouts, but he canceled it. On another day, Ayung went to a salon. She accidentally read a magazine and found out all about Ki-jun, who was very popular. Then she met Yoo So-ran. In the beginning, Soo-ran was Ayung's good friend until one day Ayung told and introduced her crush named Chun Jae-bum and was very proud of her crush to Soo-ran. Chun Jae-bum also looks concerned about Ayung. Unexpectedly, one day Ayung saw an unexpected moment where Soo-ran betrayed her and was making out with Jae-bum without feeling guilty about her. Soren insulted Ayung by saying not everyone can get married. Upset being insulted and accidentally getting a call, Ayung pretends to get a call from her husband intimately and says that he is married. To return the hospital fee, Ayung went to Ki-jun's hotel. At first she just wanted to say thank you and leave the money to his employees, but the employees refused and asked Ayung to give it directly. Ayung had to wait for a woman when she met Ki-jun. After waiting for a long time, Ayung curious what was discussed and she wanted to eavesdrop the conversation. Unintentionally, Ayung fell. Because of embarrassment, she pretended to faint. Ki-jun, who felt that this incident would damage the hotel's reputation, then lifted Ayung and took her to the hotel room. The incident was seen by Ayung and Soo-ran's friends. Friends who saw the incident told Soo-ran and Ayung and Soo-ran's other friends, then make rumors spread widely and were also known by Ki-jun's friends, and they knew that the two of them were married. At first, Ayung apologized and asked Ki-jun to gather all his friends so she could tell the truth. But when she was going to attend the event, Ayung met Soo-ran again and said she already knew Ayung was lying and it was impossible to get a better husband than her. So Ayung, without thinking again, made the mistake of affectionately calling Ki-jun and annoyed Soo-ran to the point of falling. Ayung again apologizes and says she wants to marry fakely only in front of Soo-ran, but this time Ki-jun doesn't want to pay attention and will sue Ayung. All drunk, Ayung, who doesn't know Sang-hee, Ki-jun's brother, tells him the reasons why she wants to marry Ki-jun and how she is living her life after her crush married Soo-ran. Sang-hee, who has feelings for Ayung, feels sorry for her and helps Ayung realize her desire to marry Ki-jun in a lie. Invites Ki-jun to go for a walk, but in the middle of the road he deceives Ki-jun and leaves him. Ki-jun, who has a schedule to pick up Chairman Chin, doesn't have enough time. Chairman Chin is important guest Ki-jun from China Gold Group to cooperate with the World Group. Sang-hee invites Ayung to pick up Chairman Chin and says that Chairman Chin is his friend from China, and Ayung has to make him happy and make a good impression about Korea while in Korea. Unbeknownst to Ayung, Sang-hee told Chairman Chin that Ayung is the wife of CEO Hyun Ki-jun. Chairman Chin and his wife were very happy with Ayung's presence. They enjoyed their time together. Even when they were about to part with Ayung, Chairman Chin's wife repeatedly hugged Ayung. When they met, Ki-jun, who didn't know that Ayung had picked them up, Chairman Chin's wife said that Ayung should accompany her because she had a lot of comfort. Ki-jun, who felt helped by Ayung's presence, for business interests, his collaboration with Chairman Chin finally invited Ayung to marry a contract with each interest. As time goes by without realizing it, Ki-jun starts to fall in love with Ayung. Until one day Ki-jun almost kissed Ayung while sitting together and then became misbehaving because of it. After that, Ki-jun was increasingly unable to control his feelings until he kissed Ayoung 2 times. Due to the presence of Yoonju, Ki-jun's former fiancé who failed to marry Ki-jun because saying he also loved her, Ayoung was jealous and finally thought that Ki-jun would return to Yoonju. Because of that, Ayoung finally revealed to Soo-ran that she was only pretending to be married and not really married to Ki-jun, and made her very sad and burst into tears. But her friendship with Soo-ran recovered afterwards. Ki-jun finally made up his heart to Ayoung, then told to Yoonju that there was already another woman he loved. Finally, Ki-jun tore up his marriage contract and then made a surprise for Ayoung by giving her a dress and having a romantic dinner together. There, Ki-jun asked Ayoung to forget all the lies that had happened and start over Ayoung from the beginning without any lies, and Ayoung nodded and was willing to do so. Ki-jun also apologized and admitted to himself that he lied to work with Chairman Chun so that Chairman Chun canceled his collaboration. And this became big news that threatened Ki-jun's position in the world group. He protected Ki-jun by telling the media crew that Ki-jun is not lying but her. That statement, Ayoung threatened to lose her job. Ki-jun then took Ayoung to a crowded place, and there he shouted out his feelings of love for Ayoung and was witnessed by many people, and finally it became big news and restored Ki-jun's good name and comforted Ayoung. Ki-jun's aunt warns Ki-jun that there will be a world group stockholder meeting with the aim of sacking Ki-jun as CEO. Ayoung had to face the disciplinary committee, and Ayoung apologized for damaging the image of the ministry, and the committee questioned whether Ayoung had a lover relationship with Ki-jun. And Ayoung confirmed it. At the same time, at the stockholder meeting when the voting to fire Ki-jun is about to begin, Manager Park interrupts because she hears that Chairman Chun has accepted the business plan proposed by Ki-jun. A few days later, Chairman Chun came and signed a China Gold partnership with World Group, and Aunt Ki-jun looked pleased and said they would make the world's largest hotel chain. An event by Chairman Chun, Ayoung got a phone call that she was fired. At first, Ayoung was very sad with the news. However, from the support of Ki-jun, Jae-bum, and even Park Hoon and all Ayoung's office friends, Ayoung made efforts to get her jobs back. And finally, Ayoung's struggle was their results, and she was able to work again. At the end of the story, Ayoung and Ki-jun meet, and Ki-jun says that they will never be separated from Ayoung, and Ayoung says the same thing and assures Ki-jun to hold her tightly. Then Ayoung told Soo-ran that she will soon marry Ki-jun in the fall.